I've been in Hong Kong for 4 years. This is our 4th expat posting. And the great thing about Home and DB was that it was a way for me to immediately meet a lot of people and to find out about DB and find out where all the shops were, where all the best hairdressers and things like that were. So it was a real lifesaver, and it just allowed me to get into the fabric of DB life very quickly. And I just want to say, Sue, thank you for doing this. You're fantastic and you're a real asset to community, and we're really going to miss you.
At Home in DB has been a treat. I've only been here for 2 years in DB, but I think within the first 4 months I was invited to one, and Sue was just really warm and welcoming. I actually met a good friend of mine, and I'm a piano player, she's a jazz vocalist, and so we've collaborated already, and we were just watching the Oscars together just this morning, and so if it weren't for one of these meetings I would never have met her.
I think what Sue does is a fantastic service to the community and to expats in general. I mean, it's easy to meet people in DB, everybody's really friendly, but it's kind of a little bit insular. You meet people at school or you meet people at tennis or whatever, whereas Sue services every facet. Her service will be sorely missed. From that first initial coffee morning, I've recommended every person I've ever met to her service.
An expat and moving from one place to another has its own challenges, but at Home in DB was a lifesaver for me. I don't belong to the group of young mums, so they've got an immediate connection, or anyone with kids at school. Really thank Sue for her help. She's an absolute font of knowledge, and we're going to miss her when she goes. But
I think at Home in DB is a great idea. It's the opportunity to newcomers to DB to meet a lot of people with small businesses that they may not have the opportunity to meet either in their first week, their first month, or even in the first 6 months of them moving here. The couple of times that anybody has actually attended here at Home in DB, we've had the opportunity to meet new people that come to the classes, yoga, Pilates classes, but would not have probably even known that the studio was here in DB for at least a couple of months.
At Home in DB is a wonderful way to personally welcome new residents into the community, and the perfect opportunity to introduce my services and other local businesses.
Sue, we'll miss you, and I'm glad for this opportunity to get to say how much DB at Home has meant to me. I was quite lost when I got here, and not having small children to bond me with other people, I needed a way to connect. You also introduced me to my next door neighbor, which she and I have become good friends, and that means a lot to me. So thank you for doing that, and absolutely we need to find somebody very special to fill some very big shoes. But thank you for all you've done for us.
After going on one of Sue's organised hikes, I actually joined a group which hikes every Tuesday. The lady that organises it has been here for a long time, so she puts together hikes that's all over Hong Kong that I wouldn't have known about, and it gives me sort of confidence in the fact that I can then show those walks to my husband and to other people who are new to DB or are new to hiking in Hong Kong. I'd like to thank Sue for really helping me settle in.
The most unique part about living in Discovery Bay is the community, the sense of community spirit, the support that people give one another, and at Home in DB is one example of that community spirit and the service that people provide to other people to make sure that they've felt welcome and that they know what's available in the community and how to make friends. All of those things have been really important, and they're the things that I'm really going to miss. But I'm really pleased to say that we have other women who've experienced the success of At Home in DB who have volunteered to come forward and take it over and to make sure that the service continues for future DB residents. And that for me is a great legacy, so I'm very proud of that. I'd like to thank so many people who have been involved in making the last 4 years successful. In particular, YB from Uncle Russ, thank you for hosting the coffee mornings and providing coffee for everybody. I'd like to thank Around DB for supporting us in terms of publicity and also in the events that we've done. DB Mothers and Friends, Nikki Boot, who has given me enormous pleasure in terms of supporting her social enterprise and helping people outside DB who are disadvantaged and who need our support. And also to the many small businesses, the women here who have donated prizes and who have given me tremendous support in imparting their knowledge and their experience and their wisdom and their whole joy of life here in DB. For me, it's always been about having people love their life here, no matter where they come from and no matter how long they're going to stay here. And I really hope that that continues into the future.